Something that I really liked about the movie was the fact that there would be a scene where it would be on the brink of becoming really serious and then it would just turn into a joke and it'd be kind of funny.
Yes, thank you for saying that. Yeah, the tone of this movie I think is one of the things that makes it really special. I personally wish I could take all the credit for that, and I will. No, I can't. Jim Strauss is the guy who wrote the script, and he's such an incredible writer, but he has the ability to write hairpin turns between drama and comedy like that I think very few people do. And weirdly, I think that's how real life is. Real life doesn't have those moments where there's a huge lead up to emotional moments or big wide pauses for jokes. It just sort of happens to you. You can't plan for the good and you can't plan for the bad. So that's what I loved most about this script and certainly what's in the movie.
Right, it's kind of what makes it more relatable.
Yes,
makes it more
absolutely.
real.
Yes, I mean for me, I think people ask what I want for this movie, and I hope what I want is I hope people have the same reaction I did when I read the script, which is I come from a very tight-knit, close family, very communicative, the opposite of this family. And yet when I was done with the script, I said, that's my family. And so there's something in there that Jim did this magic trick where at some point this family that's on the screen will stop being your family and become projections of that family and projections of your own family, which I think is really special. I think that listen, we've all seen a whole lot of family movies, and I had no intention of doing anything derivative. And this story is so specific and the execution of the script was so perfect that I had to do it. I signed up very quickly.
What does your family think about this movie?
Good question. I think my family was incredibly supportive. They loved the movie. And I think that what they're relating to not only hopefully is a good movie, but I think that what they're relating to is, again, having nothing to do with the specifics of our family. There's a lot of every family in there. And I think what it is those channels of love and communication that you have with your family that you can't have with anyone else. And I'm saying even if you love your family and get along with your family, or don't love your family and don't even talk to your family, those channels of communication are always still there. I had a guy last week say, I love this movie. If I was closer to my mother, I would have called her. And I said, you still can. That's the beauty of this whole thing. So I think there's something sort of bigger and universal about this.
I was always curious, how does it work when you're directing a film that you're also starring in?
Yes. Well, with this one in particular, it was actually very easy, and that sounds obnoxious, but it's true. I think it actually helped a great deal because I think the key to this movie is making this family feel real, organic, and specific. And the only way to do that was keeping the scenes very closed and sort of in a bubble. So as an actor, it was really easy because I didn't call cut all that much. We'd just do a scene. I'd talk to the actors very quietly about what they wanted to do and try something new, and we'd just go again. So I really tried to set an environment where they felt safe and empowered to do all this work. And it was more like a play than anything else. I mean, if I yelled cut right now, stood up and walked out and came back, this interview would be very different.
It'd be weird.
Yeah, it would be weird, yeah.
So it was an actual, did it even feel like you were really shooting a movie then, since you would kind of maybe have longer scenes?
Well, I'm glad you said it, because if I say it, it sounds cheesy. People are like, what? Come on, guy. But it's true. That's exactly what we felt. I mean, Margot will tell you, at some point, we just became the family, some point very, very quickly. One of my favorite comments, I think it was Margot or Charlotte that said this, that at some point it just felt like we were shooting a home movie. This is something that's very personal to all of us. And I think, again, we all came from different families. But the best part about this cast is usually when you cast people in a film, they say, I'll do it, but I want to change this scene, and I don't love the ending. And this time, every single person who read the script said, yeah, I get it. I know what this is. And they signed on for exactly this movie. So there wasn't a whole lot of direction going on as far as acting, especially when you have actors this good. I'd probably just be slapped in the face if I gave these actors notes. But instead, they just brought these incredible performances.
Made in Hollywood.
Thanks for watching this interview. As always, don't forget to subscribe and let us know what you think in the comment section below. For the next Made in Hollywood interview, click right here. Do it. Click it.